I would say one of our biggest challenges has been funding our growth. The amount of money of venture capital that actually goes to women-owned businesses is less than 3%, and less than 2% of women-owned businesses ever go over $1 million in sales.
Yes, I saw
And that's because they can't
statistic.
get funding, right? So it's this cycle. So I've been fortunate to be able to cultivate an investment partner for some of the growth, but it's not enough
What
because
if
we
you-
have more opportunities than we can go after right now.
So if you were speaking to giving women advice that need to go raise capital, what are 3 or 4 things you would tell them?
You know, I would say try to work your immediate network first and leave no stone unturned. Follow the warm trail. Someone's always going to tell you about somebody. The man that's my biggest investment partner now, I didn't know 5 years ago. I never had met him. And he's one of my dearest friends now, and he's my biggest supporter. But you never know where the money's going to come from. So don't be afraid to ask for it. But when you do ask for it, be prepared. If you can bootstrap as long as possible to bring money in, I would say do that. Bring as much money in as you can bootstrapping.
And that's so important because
It's so important because you don't have to give up as much of the company when you do ask for money. Because that's the biggest challenge. If you have a great company and you have a good income potential, you know, one of my big challenges was when everything crashed in 2008 and 9, even the nonprofit had struggles because that 40% income or 30% income we still were getting as donations stopped. So we had to really regroup and quickly and think, okay, what direction are we going to go in? We decided to go ahead and launch the for-profit at that moment, but the way we launched that was hoping to get a large client. Well, we got the large client, but getting the money to fund the large client
cash
was
flow
a
to
whole
get.
nother story. So bootstrapping as long as you possibly can, but also at the point that you can't, admit it and be willing to give up what you have to give up to keep your company afloat and
terms
keep
of
it
equity.
alive and keep it going. Because a small percentage of a $10 million company is better than 80% of a $1 million company, right?
Right.
So just be realistic in what you're keeping and why you're keeping it. If you're just holding on to it to be the boss, that's not a good enough reason.
Right.
You'll find strategic partners along the way. I also think I didn't do this enough. I think I should have now, looking back. I didn't enter enough awards and enter enough
You've been winning things right and left
competitions.
lately.
Right now I have, but I didn't enter pitch competitions, and I didn't enter all these things where I could have won 10,000 here and 20,000 there, 50,000 here. I didn't do that. I was really busy running the company. I would have done more of that had I realized it, because that's free money.
Yeah.
I mean, the best way to get money is free.
Like win a contest.
Win some contests, get
competition.
free money. And so that really is something I didn't take advantage of, and I would have done that differently.